Hello everyone and welcome, it's Simon here from the Whales of Wall Street. Before we go into this topic, please do check out our other videos and also please like and subscribe to the channel. It massively helps us out and we are edging towards the 400, so thank you so much for that. But let's go into today's topics. We're going to cover three tokens or crypto assets today: VeChain, Harmony One and Zilliqa. So I picked these three out, and these are ones that Steve and I have good bags of personally. What I find interesting along the way, they always seem to have the same similar price. I don't know why, that's coincidental or whatever, but they always seem to sort of track very relatively together, but the charts are completely different. It's quite interesting. I know we don't look at prices too much to insinuate whether something is cheap or not, but I just thought I'd throw that comment out there because I do find it quite interesting. I'm sure there's nothing to be coincidental about it at all, but here we are. So VeChain, we've done a video recently on VeChain. Do go and check it out. I will leave the link at the end of this video. But a couple of points here. We have seen fantastic growth on VeChain, as we mentioned the other day, since around that July mark, all the way across today. So we've almost had pretty much a whole month of pretty much consistent growth here. And again, looking at the RSI, there is actually still a bit of movement potentially to occur here, and I am looking at this next support line on our chart at least to try and attack that sort of 13.5 to 14 cent mark, but ideally I would like us to try and get to that 15 before I start seeing a bit of a correction. But in my opinion, I think we're sort of looking at perhaps I know this chart might be slightly out, but it sort of had a good support line at the 10 cent mark up here, and we're kind of now testing that sort of next upper levels. But I do anticipate that we might have a back of a sort of correction to test that line again and then boost up again to the positive direction. But in general, the VeChain announcements recently, and of course this run that we are having, is fantastic. It's again, like the rest of the market, not quite as high yet still of the previous sort of 25-26 cents marks, but we are very much on the way here to halving that number and hopefully getting new support lines on there. So the volumes are looking pretty steady and they're sort of leveling off now. So like I said, there's still opportunity for a bit more of an increase, but don't be surprised to see us drop back into the sort of 70 to 65 mark on the RSI, meaning that we'll have a bit more of a stability support level and we'll test those new support lines that we're trying to find here on this particular asset. So yeah, at the moment, just trading literally just under 13 cents, and the volumes have been fantastically good over the last 2 weeks. And let's see where we go with that. And like I said, I will drop a video in at the end of this one for a link to what is VeChain and what our anticipations are. I still believe that this will be a dollar price point minimum at the end of this bigger bull run later on this year, if not into 2022. We'll see how that develops. But I wouldn't be disappointed either with one of my other previous level ideas of around sort of 87 cents. So it'd be really interesting if we test the dollar. It may even go slightly over that to see if there's a bit more discovery above that. But I do anticipate us sort of reducing into more of an average kind of 87 cents to a dollar mark anticipation before obviously everything drops in the bear market. So that's just a quick update on VeChain. We'll go straight into Harmony One. Harmony One is a very interesting one because it's been so level and so secure for such a long time. So way back here again around sort of the May time when we saw some really good price discovery around the sort of 17 cent mark. I'm really intrigued by this project. I think it's absolutely fantastic. We'll do a video on this early next week if you haven't heard of Harmony One before, or want to know any updates that have come out. We will do that in that next video for sure. People always say to me, like, what is going on with this particular token? And my answer to this is, well, just be patient. This is a future one for Steve and I. It's not something that we look to just hold short term. We're looking to hold this for like the next 24-25 sort of bull run system, but I would say that this one in particular is a sleeping giant. There's fantastic staking opportunities out and about, and staking pools as well. I've got mine currently in the Cheeky Crypto one. Do go check out their channel on that aspect. You get some fantastic returns on the Harmony one at the moment, a bit of passive income, or just simply accumulating harder and faster, let the money do the work for you, as they say. But again, the RSI is showing positive aspects here in the sense that there's still movement for the upside. We haven't really moved to an upside with Harmony One in the last sort of month or so. So that is long overdue for sure. But it does actually show, in my opinion, a massive stability in the project, in what it's about, in what it's going to do in the future for scalability and things like that. And the volumes are very much level and balanced. So it could go, I don't really anticipate any kind of real major drops with Harmony One, because I think what we've done here is we've tested various support lines and they've been successful. We're now edging towards that 10 sort of cent mark as a new support line, and I do anticipate in the next maybe few weeks that we might try and escalate that to the 12 cents to potentially 15 cents again as we go into this September month, and then we're edging really towards the previous positions. I'll just double check something, because I'm pretty sure that is definitely the most recent high point was 22 cents. So got a bit of time, but I do believe that we'll be starting to test that sort of 12 cent to 15 cent mark sooner rather than later for sure. So let's keep an eye on that one, and like I said, we'll do a video on Harmony One early next week for you guys to take a look at. And then Zilliqa, another absolute powerhouse, another fantastic bag that we have got. I personally have got my Zilliqa on the ZIL wallet. I don't know which one I'm using, I can't really remember, but I'm staking it. It's doing really well, and of course you get the GZIL token, which is the governance token. We will do a video on that next week, similar to the Harmony One video, to explain GZIL, to explain Zilliqa, what they do, what they're about. Absolutely phenomenal project with multiple avenues that it can go down. In terms of a sort of price prediction, we'll go through that as well in the next video. I will do a bit more of a background analysis on the charts to see where we might end up in the full bull run coming up. RSI again on a relatively mid to high level, but still enough room there to improve and gain extra momentum. The previous high of Zilliqa, I could look back at the chart, but it's a lot quicker to do it this way. 25 cents. You see what I mean by them being similar to Harmony One and VeChain as well. It's very peculiar price points. But yeah, like I said, they're three completely different projects, three completely different charts. It's just very coincidental. But here we are again, similar in previous videos. As I mentioned, there's the V shape, and since that point, about a month ago, nearly a month ago, we've seen the great gains here. So I do anticipate us to try and get the support level up to the 12 cent mark. We did get a bit of a rejection in the last 24 hours so far, but that doesn't mean that it won't stop. But at the moment we're sort of tracking at the 11 cents, but I do anticipate us to test that 12 cent and aim for that 15 cent mark next round as well. So like I said, bit of movement still left in the tank for Zilliqa before we see maybe a bit of a correction, and then another bit more of support searching again. So that wraps up those three, guys. Do let us know in the comments below if you are invested in either of three of these, or if you want more information. As I said, we're going to drop a Harmony One and Zilliqa video next week for you guys. We've done a VeChain one already. Go and check that out on our channel. Again, please do like the video and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you click the bell button next to subscribe as well, so you get all the notifications of all the videos that we push your way. And like I said, do leave comments below on your interactions with these particular crypto assets and any others that you want us to cover. We reply to everything. Go check out all the other videos. You will get confirmation that we definitely do that as a guarantee. But other than that, guys, I hope you found this relatively informative. We will do more analysis each week on each of these projects as we go along, and I'll try and group them together to make it a bit easier for me, but also hopefully for you guys to not get bored to death of individual videos all the time. So yeah, let us know how we are doing and anything that we can do to help make the channel better. Please do let us know. and we always try and accommodate as much as possible. Let us know your price predictions in the comments below as well of these three, and if you do or don't hold these as bags. Also, we really find this information interesting and like to do a bit more research on what you guys are after. So that just leads me to say I hope to see you, VeChain, Harmony One, and Zilliqa on the moon with yourselves. Good day, good night. See you in the next one.